Patience can we get? Oh,
there we go. We're in the game. We're in the game.
And we're live. We're live.
We're live. We're live. Here
With
we
the
go.
Matrix. We've got a map.
Those 98,000 bananas are now on the table.
I have never been more excited for a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Someone hasn't been to CTWC. Oh, and Jaden's already going to the 4-wide.
All right. Oh, the phase 1 forward wide, and it's already with a full zone meter. Unfortunately, the combo does break in the middle, so it's not going to be the largest 4-wide in the business. But it will still be quite... Oh, are we going to cobalt this?
I mean, this is a very swift... That's a very nice swift ulti with 57 attack. What is CZ going to get?
That's a
50 and 19.
Okay, and we are already well through the phase 2. And arguably pretty even in points. Remember, for those that were able to catch in a couple of the previous games, also beautiful Trinity set going for the C-spin follow-up for CZ. Oh, and... Okay, down stack. Down stack there.
All right, the down stack.
All right.
All right. Yeah. We're watching the Tetris.
I didn't see the vision for it initially. I was like, okay, I feel like it's got to be there. Like this is CZ. CZ knows what's up with the down stacks, but like, it was a little hard to figure that one out in advance.
All right. Well, Jaden's just adjusting some pieces here. Oh, up to 19.
Oh, not quite curb solve, but we're...
No, it's so close. We're on the verge of greatness.
Oh, CZ able to get 19. Again, keep in mind, CZ is also not using initial rotate or hold system. So, getting past, 17, 18 is going to be really, really challenging. But CZ's managing to do a phenomenal job keeping up the offense with just raw efficiency. And, wow, look at this. Oh, Jaden, unfortunately, has a misdrop in the center.
Ooh, yeah, this board state's looking rough. That might be the end.
That's a round 1 to CZ. Look at... Oh, my goodness, CZ. Nearing the 1 attack per piece on a hefty speed disadvantage. All right, and once again, both players back at the tried and true 6-3. Could honestly be the theme song of TEC at this point. Oh, wow, and CZ opting to use downstack a little bit in terms of playing around a lot of this early pressure from Jaden.
I was about to say DAO stack, but that's not the right Malaysian player.
But, I mean, it's like...
That's next match. We'll get to that.
I know it is, but I feel like it's still like is it like an honorable mention level of it kind of fits? Like I don't. Oh,
I'm not sure what you're getting at here, but that's an ulti for Jaden. 49 attack. What is CZ gonna pull off here?
Oh, really nice overhang there. Obviously gonna have to skim through a little bit, but still. Oh, Jaden's been doing a lot of pressure. That's 50 Perfectress, and CZ still got basically a full board of garbage. Down stack is there, but going to have to use another zone charge. That's going to give Jaden a whole lot of running room. You can see already up to a half a zone charge. Prophecy over the DT cannon mid-set. We're about to hit into phase 3. And as the zone meter goes to full, Jaden able to secure 60,000 points. No garbage in the meantime. We've got quite a zone on route for Jaden's board. Doing a lot of stacking over this 3-wide well. All right, 56 on the Perfectress. I didn't quite catch a look at what CZ had initially, but I'm going to assume most of that needs to get countered with this current zone. All right, 39, and it's enough. Again, keep in mind, because zone charge is based on your total lines cleared, Jaden is most likely going to have advantage at getting to another zone within phase 3. But even still, CZ is extremely strong at surviving even the most dire of situations, but unfortunately without a skim to CZ's name, Jaden will even the setup back to 1-1.
Yeah, I think things were looking rough on CZ's board, but that gives Jaden the opportunity to bounce back.
All right, and speaking of bounce back, we are back at the 6-3 stack again for a phase 1 trip. And once again, CZ, again, just like, it's very peculiar seeing CZ go for like an early 5 or 6 combo, because usually we don't see that out of a lot of players. But I think for CZ, it's just kind of helpful making sure that, you know, like, it's not easy in speed disadvantage to keep up with a lot of the rapid-fire Tetrises. So I think it's kind of just like the safer option in CZ's case. All right, so right now there's a difference of about 10 lines that CZ has an advantage, but Jaden is a lot further in this zone. 52 out of a Perfectress, but able to still play out of zone in the meantime. CZ...
Yeah, the pressure's now on CZ.
Gets the 50.
Able to retaliate. Sending 3 lines of garbage over to Jaden.
Jaden right now about half the zone meter advantage, and probably going to keep extending on that with the help of speed. CZ has a beautiful board state. Not going to be receiving that much garbage, and the stuff that does come in is going to get cleaned out just as fast. You can see already into phase 3, Jaden doing such a phenomenal job of clearing as much off of this board as possible. And a really nice combo there from CZ, able to get a little bit of extra damage, but oh, this is a really strong zone out of Jaden, and it's going quite fast. But CZ right now has a 4-wide ready.
I'm going at a pretty leisurely pace, though.
But it gets.
It's weird to say. It's weird to say that kind of thing for these kinds of players. Like, they're still playing really fast in comparison.
And
but
yeah,
like,
59 out of CZ. But to be fair, Jaden has to rely a little bit on downstacking to get through the pressure, and that's going to be a defensive zone out of Jaden. CZ sees a little bit of daylight.
12. Yeah. Jaden has to do quite a bit of downstacking here in order to...
And interestingly enough, CZ's been a little bit more favoring the option of countering a lot of these attacks and not really trying to play overly aggressive. Which, again, since Jaden does have the offensive advantage, I assume that's probably for the best in terms of the long term for CZ. But in general, a lot of players with a slight advantage will tend to play extremely aggressive in phase 3 to just secure a strong advantage. But CZ is not really playing with that at the moment.
Ooh, and look at this downstack from Jaden. Had a little bit of a small Ren to start it off, but now following it up.
Downstack from CZ. Able to get to the 17, 40 line.
Yeah, that's a hefty... Ooh, that's some hefty lines incoming. Jaden just chooses to accept it and then goes back into zone.
Oh my goodness, was that a swag tower out of CZ? 2 back-to-back T-spin triples.
Yeah. Effective plays there from CZ. But look how close that was. Jaden was playing faster, but CZ with a good burst of efficiency right there.
Again, it is one thing to play efficient, but it is a whole nother beast to play efficient while playing against someone like Jaden PPT. But CZ is showing that it's honestly, it looks to be rather doable. All right, and CZ effortlessly able to convert that well over to the new garbage in column 4. Jaden just pumping out the T-spins over on the side. And this is going to be a really nice quick zone. Still completely clean off of 12 lines. Gonna try and go for more. It's to 49 Decahexatris. I don't even think broke back-to-back in that zone, but CZ...
Ooh, look at the nice ulti finish. Very clean.
A 65 ulti from CZ. The incredibly efficient ultis are what we're going to see, and although they won't be very frequent, they will be quite powerful.
Pretty solid C-spin from Jaden there. Those T-spins were a bit delayed, but everything seems to be fine on her end.
Oh, and CZ has a jump back.
Oh, okay. I'm getting the vision that Jaden has here. Completely empty board, devoid of garbage.
It's phase 3. Jaden has to counter. Oh, we don't almost get the
56. But what is CZ doing with this Ren here? Gonna be able to continue into it.
On 19!
1970 attack.
Oh my, I think that's... Usually we don't get to see 70 many times on stream.
Oh my.
Almost all of the time they've been a curb or at least an ulti. But that's without either of the two bonuses.
That would have been huge if CZ could have gotten the curb. That would have been absolutely devastating.
And
but,
well, like, able to still keep through with just one extra quarter zone has been keeping up pace. Fortunately, has to get the half zone at this point. Oh no, and misdrops right now on CZ's board.
Yeah, Jaden kind of caught CZ at a good spot, actually. But CZ able to neutralize that garbage, send some back. It is a pretty neutral game here. No one really taking the advantage just yet. And
you can see as well, Jaden actually has score advantage at the moment.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, CZ is starting to play a bit more aggressive, so I think that score lead might change soon. Look at this.
Okay.
Everything's going.
Yep, T-spin single on back-to-back for CZ. Technically more efficient than the T-spin doubles. Alright, Jaden sets up the fractal. Not gonna zone quite yet. Oh, has to break back-to-back over this current setup. And CZ, despite receiving a lot of garbage, just refuses to go up on the stack.
What is... Ooh, Jaden's board looking real interesting here.
I think it was intended to be a TST. Unfortunately, not gonna work out overall. Oh, a little bit of latency.
A little bit of latency. Thank you, server maintenance. We're gonna blame this on you entirely.
All right. Oh, and Jaden gonna opt out of going for a larger zone. Gonna make sure that that T-spin double.
Oh, but CZ has a bit of a 4-wide going on here. That's gonna be scary.
Not too much, and usually if the combo ends.
Oh, but here we go. Jaden has one of her own to retaliate with. She's probably gonna be able to neutralize this and then some.
Oh, more than neutralize. Oh, and CZ goes with the center 4-wide to take even more guard.
Ooh, the center ties. Here we go.
And also,
we're gonna be seeing a lot of Ren gaming here.
All right. Oh, we get the T-spin single on the combo. We're still extending through it to 13, and Jaden is forced to zone, but we have 3 quarters.
Yeah, look at this. CZ has taken the score advantage.
Oh, and CZ gonna do a little mini 4-wide over the top of that T-spin double setup. 28 Thedavotigger from the current zone meter, and it looks like we're back to neutral once again. Almost 200,000 points in.
Oh, I spin from Jaden. Okay.
T-spin singles. Jaden able to work her way over the entirety of the garbage.
You know, Jaden is very close to the bottom of the garbage here. Okay, nice use of that T and J.
Oh, you can see CZ
with another 4-wide at the ready.
Oh, it is going to be a pretty lengthy 4-wide. 42 out of the Thedavotigger, but Jaden tanks it all in one strong swoop.
Yeah. Back here.
Oh, and... Oh, but look at this downstack from CZ once again.
Oh, look at that nice T-spin triple from Jaden.
Oh my goodness, really... Right up from CZ. What a forecast on the inbox.
Dude, how do you do something like that?
I know we mentioned earlier that we're like, oh wow, Uyashoda's got like the downstacks on point, but my goodness, CZ with these setups.
You know the phrase hindsight is 2020. I don't know how, but these guys' foresight is 2020.
Oh, I think CZ was trying to spin. It's a 55.
Okay, this is not a good. That's not a good state to be in. Oh goodness me, I have to say I love the initiative that CZ was taking that round, but after 6 minutes and 18 seconds, Jaden has finally taken that, tying it up 2-2. Wow, what a round! What a round!
Oh my goodness, and Jaden going with Okay, well, I guess just building on top of it. Had the option to go for SDPC a little bit, which
had a slight glimpse into Jaden's darker side there.
I mean, it's TEC. I feel like a lot of times if people are going for SDPC in this game, I feel like that's not really a terrible setup.
Yeah, but we're talking with Jaden here, like first sub 25 in TEC.
All right, CZ right now has got an interesting scent. Oh my goodness, beautiful setup on the T-spin triple. Has to rely on a couple skims to get down through the very end of it. 48 Decahexatris, and that's with the misdrop. But Jaden gonna try and burst out a quarter zone. Oh, not quite able to get to the Tetris in time. And so, although it's going to be a small little bit of zone disadvantage, I think the fact that she does have quite an advantage in the speed game going to be even things up relatively soon. And right now, CZ leads in points by about 7,000.
Yeah, scores are pretty close, all things considered, though, and they're definitely going to change once these zones are finished. We're probably going to see a Phase 3 transition once Jaden finishes here. Yep. 72,000. Right. And CZ is going to have to deal with that Phase 3 zone timer. But, I mean, with players this speed, that doesn't really matter too much. Ooh! What happened there with Jaden?
I
don't know, but it's been skimmed out, so it's like everything's okay. But Jaden really needs to keep that pressure up if she wants to get rid of CZ this round, because CZ has a lot of garbage, but is slowly digging through it, slowly finding his way to the bottom.
CZ is looking for this down stack combo. The pieces are there for it. Able to get to spin, but still accepting garbage and hasn't found a way down. It's kind of still losing ground over Jaden's current pressure.
Yeah. I'm sensing a zone later, like, real soon. Oh, well, from Jaden, I guess. Oh, I was expecting one from CZ, but...
8 combo. Oh, but that's 40 lines.
Oh, and look at this. It's ready for a 4-wide.
Oh, this is gonna... CZ's gonna need probably a 50-plus zone in order to be in a good spot, and I don't know if it's in the cards. 34.
All right. Let's see. Jaden just quickly cranking that out. 32 attack. Is CZ going to be able to... No, I don't think... Can CZ find the down stack for this? It's entirely possible. Definitely going to be able to get some zone lines.
Oh,
misdrops. Misdrops are looking scary. Oh, this is a precarious state. This is... Yeah, that's going to be it.
Oh my goodness. And, yeah...
Look at that.
Jaden has just sees the daylight, gets advantage, and just keeps tugging on that rope. And Jaden now is in advantage 3-2, but CZ is putting up an incredibly strong fight over the first 5.
What's scary? That's a scary burst of garbage to be revealing at the start here, you know?
Oh. That's one way to recover the setup from Jaden. Still, honestly, anything above like line 15 is still terrifying to me within this game, just because of how fast pressure can get sent off. Oh, this is a really nice center wheel right now for Jaden. Oh, looking to get as much out of it.
And look at this. There's a 62 attack ulti from Jaden. What is CZ gonna do in response?
Oh, gets 1955.
Respectable 55. Oh, that is quite a bit of... That's quite a bit, but nothing that he can't manage.
And look how well CZ fixed it up with just like 2 and 3 like Minos placed, immediately back down to down stacking. Just incredible how quickly CZ is able to just kind of digress the board situation and figure out the best case scenario. Oh, screening a little bit with the setup. Oh my goodness, we're going to have the fractal followed by another Tetris and has the T-spin double underneath perfectly ready. This zone
is a perfect opportunity for Jaden to set up that side 4-wide and is already going right into it. while that zone is finished, but that J-miss drop! Jaden's gonna have to cut that short, unfortunately. That is some extra lines that would have definitely done a lot more damage, and that is going to actually cost her the round!
We are 3-3 between Jaden and CZ, and look at the differentials, but CZ is winning in the zone department.
Well, it looks like these two just ran into each other and ranked. We're going to be seeing a 1-2 now.
Oh, this is terrifying.
This is terrifying. There's a lot on the line here. A safe spot in the bracket. And as we've mentioned before, 98,000 Dole Bananas.
Oh, that is true. I forgot that Dole Bananas were on this set. Oh, how could I forget?
Ooh, very nice. Very nice overhang there. It's always weird to see overhangs that that work, but feel like they shouldn't, and that's one of those. That was a very good find from Jaden. Oh, Jaden gets a nice 20 with a 61.
Oh boy, CZ has to play really fast out of this zone because Jaden's gonna keep adding more damage on top of that already lethal zone. This is a really nice skim. Gets the 59 from CZ.
These zones are really reminding me of how Firestorm would deal with zones, because they didn't really do anything with the IRS and IHS. At a certain point, I believe they picked it up, but for the most part, they played efficiently because they couldn't use it at first.
Yeah,
I mean, they've had a lot of really good zone clips.
Oh,
and here we go, Jaden with another use of
I'm a little surprised by how Jaden used that zone in phase 2 pretty early, but keep in mind, having the speed advantage, forcing CZ to play defense into phase 3 is only going to be more beneficial the longer this goes on.
Jaden, those skims, oh my goodness, what?
Oh, what is the option here for CZ? CZ's going to zone within the combo to try and get as much mileage out of it as possible.
Jaden's just going to send this straight. 21 and 10. That is a huge Q for CZ to be dealing with. Jaden is just looking. Oh my goodness, Jaden is just looking to cause mayhem right now.
But again, because a lot of this comes in just in smaller chunks, CZ doesn't have a lot on the board to combo through. But as I say that, we get another 7 combo. We can see the end of the queue.
Is Jaden gonna be? Jaden's just adding more on top of it, though.
Jaden didn't know what's the zone at this point.
It's going and going and going and going.
Jaden has already done the essential part, which is force CZ to play defense. Now she just has to complete the job by sending enough garbage to force CZ to top out. And
yeah,
it's
looks like it's now. Looks like Jaden's gonna be taking it to match point here.
And again, look at that. The fall of CZ's speed and attack by playing through defense is going to be Jaden's ticket to victory. Only needs to do it one more time, but again, CZ right now is on 3 wins, and that is a terrifying spot because one step up this round could put it to match point on both.
Yeah, Jaden has the advantage here, but that doesn't mean she has room to breathe. She still has to basically go all out.
And, well, CZ all out of garbage roast to use at this point. The phenomenal down stack.
Yeah.
It barely feels like a down stack at this point, but the fact that everything resolved so cleanly and barely throws away back-to-back is just something else. All right, and still perfectly clean right now from CZ. Jaden as well, I think, is identical. Gonna do a little bit of skimming to finish the zone, but gets to a 63 ulti. CZ almost gonna get the perfect clear, but it's not quite. 56 perfect.
It was so close.
That eyepiece would have been 1 piece earlier in the queue, and that would have worked out. And look at this. Once again, CZ relying on these phase 2 and phase 1 combos to prevent themselves from accepting a lot of cheese early on. And has been having great success.
That is one tall well.
Oh, and
CZ immediately able to just throw 10 lines out. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you saw that as well. Those first 2 Tetrises were on combo as well, so that's even more garbage for CZ. A
60
60
and 19.
And Jaden's
Versus
halfway forward.
Yeah. That was a fantastic zone from CZ, but he's going to need to do a little bit more than that in order to top Jaden now, because Jaden's finding this flawless down stack and builds a DT on top. That is risky right there.
Oh, CZ is still keeping back-to-back over a board with several misdrops. And gonna rely on using a pseudo 4-wide in the middle of the down stack.
A little bit of Ren can't help.
11 combo, both players nearing that max zone meter.
Jaden with one at the ready. CZ, I think, waiting for a prime opportunity to activate this.
Oh, CZ's looking for a 4-wide.
Yep.
Oh, but we have the double misdrop.
Oh,
CZ.
oh no! Is this it? This
That's gonna
is
be
it.
a fatal misdrop.
Ooh.
And after an
It really
extremely
goes to
hard-fought
show.
match, oh my goodness, CZ nearly half a piece slower
Wow.
per second than Jaden, and still keeping it incredibly close.